Hello, welcome to this Breath Coherence Circle in motion. I welcome all of you is welcome here. All of me is welcome here. The physical, the form, the breath, the heart, the spirit, the nature, the energy, the consciousness, the light. We breathe with it all. Look at this. If this isn't breath coherence, listening to the waves as they caress the shore. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Every breath is a deeper welcoming. Every exhale is a deeper embodiment. To be here now, fully present, releasing resistance to the moment, releasing resistance to the breath. Softening into that beautiful exhale as I continue down the path. So, I'm Mary Jo, for anyone who isn't familiar with me. And yeah, this is Breath Coherence Circle. As a Breath Coherence Anchor, I am here as a coherence node to anchor through breath, remembrance, as we awaken into a remembrance. And soften the gap. Soften the gap between our human expression and our divine expression, our divine remembrance and knowingness. As we reweave, as a harmonic weaver, we reweave those strands of self, those aspects, those energies through the emotions and the mental body, through understanding and insight. Until we complete those patterns and we begin to ascend into a higher octave of conscious embodiment, and we begin to release from past patterns and let go, forgive, cry the tears, scream the screams, feel the depth of the grief and the sorrow for the sense of loss, to separation, through forgetfulness, and really forgive ourselves as expressions of source. So let's walk together. Let's breathe together. Let's be here together as co-resonant breath anchors in this circle. In these feet, wherever your feet is, become aware of your feet, anchored on the earth. Feel the sensations underneath your feet, bum on the seat, shoulders relaxed. Let us sigh out on the exhale. Let it go. As the shoulders soften even a bit more, the jaw softens, releasing the tension, releasing the habits of holding tension, holding mental thoughts, holding emotional patterns. Instead, we're allowing these patterns to flow, just like the ocean of remembrance. The waves come into shore. They caress from wholeness, from infinite consciousness, source, God, the universe. We each are like one of these waves who came into embodiment, woke up in our baby body, came out of our mother's womb, had our first cry, felt the coolness or the warmth of the temperatures around us, started to become aware of this externalized world around us, connection with our mother, father, caregivers, and to regulate our nervous system with their system and their memories and their beliefs and their habits and their emotional patterns. And that's how the generation to generation we pass down patterns, beliefs, biases, unhealed traumas, unspoken truths, unforgiven experiences and memories where trust was broken. And breath by breath, we begin to clean the mirror of dissonance. We begin to release the distortion of separation. We begin to release that which has created the pain and especially the suffering. Pain happens, discomfort happens through tension, contraction, and then release through expansion. Just like the exhale, releasing tension, releasing holding patterns, exhaling out completely so that the lungs can breathe in more fully and completely. Softening resistance. Breath by breath. Breath by breath. I am here. Feel that release from the heart, dropping from the head, the mental body, into the heart awareness, into the body awareness through sensation. As you receive this visual of the beautiful, expansive, light-filled ocean, bringing in those beautiful light codes of remembrance. Breathe in that remembrance of wholeness. I receive. Hold it in. I am steady. And then exhaling it out. Softening the old structures and rigidity of beliefs, of thoughts, of stories. Look at this guy. Hi. He's waiting for his surfer person. Oh, how joyful to be here with it all and to release the resistance to oneself, moving from loneliness, isolation, sadness, grief, anger, as we express in this spacious opportunity that we have now to this breath coherence circle within each of us, becoming our own inner circle, becoming the inner circle within ourselves that opens up into a spiral as we release the density and we begin to uplift into a more elevated frequency of beingness. We release the harshness of forgetfulness, of self-criticism, of earning survival, earning worth, earning love, earning permission, earning approval, earning validation, And we breathe in, receive now what's here to be received. When we allow, when we're ready, each soul on their own unique journey. That's why we cannot judge another. For each one is on their own unique journey. And now collectively more and more of us are ready through our awakening to remember, through the calling of our souls to come back in, to release the separation, what has kept us feeling separate in our identities, in our ego constructs, in our performance of those identities, through the timelines and the density of survival, the survival nervous system. As we repattern, rewrite that nervous system to remember the self within, to come home within, to rewire the nervous system to safety within. So breathe that in. I am safe here now. Feel your feet on the earth, shoulders relaxed, jaw softened, bum on the seat. Breathe in. I receive. I am safe. Breathe in. I am safe here now. As you hold the breath in, I am safe. I receive. And as you exhale out, I let go. I let go the old holding patterns, the old reflexes to to hold myself separate from myself, to deny my divinity, deny my breath, as the mind looks for more insights, more analysis, more proof, which again is totally fair, part of the journey, until we don't need the proof, or till the pain or the discomfort gets too much and we have an accident or whatever happens, that we let go. Because truly it's just about letting go and surrendering. That's all that's required right now. And through that letting go and surrendering takes courage to speak truths, to go against the grain of generational trauma. And that could just be holding back authentic resonance, authentic truths, to appease and please others, to not rock the apple cart or the boat. So we be with all of that awareness, as we allow the consciousness that we be to breathe and to embody, to become more anchored in conscious embodiment. You are allowed. We are allowed. I am allowed. And as we feel the resonance within our own soul calling, within our own higher self awareness, and within our own oversoul activation and integrations, we are releasing and letting go the density and the beliefs and the patterns that created the illusion, the discovery and the adventure through the perceptions of feeling separate from source, separate from God, separate from the earth, separate from this ocean of love, as a metaphor for the infinite field of consciousness and communion that connects all that is. and yet each one of us a unique expression of Source, unique expression of God consciousness. How beautiful are we? How beautiful I am. You are. We are. And when we recognize this beauty within us, we recognize the beauty without, that which is external or perceived external. We recognize it as a reflective mirror of our internal states. We realize that it is our state of beingness. It is our beliefs that our energies and consciousness is filtered through that is actually creating our experiences. And this is why it takes the pattern showing up again and again, which can be so frustrating and annoying. I've had my own show up this morning. Of where my soul has been looking for external approval, validation, even to show up to these breath coherence circles. And the revelation this morning, the coming home, the remembrance, the letting go, the forgiveness of self through dissonance, through timelines of dissonance, to accept the allowing that this breath coherence circle, I am this breath coherence circle. You are this breath coherence circle. Within each one of us, we are whole. This is a return to wholeness, so that a whole being meets another whole being. Yes, unique and beautiful. However, not dependent on the external, as a permission to really align and bring into coherence the internal. The external is information, beautiful information. Well, triggers. Our triggers are beautiful information, because if we get triggered, it means there's an energy pocket. And through our reactivity, we become aware of what our energy field is still holding. So it becomes very, from a conscious aware perspective, it becomes very informative and helpful and insightful and and leads us back to wholeness, and yes, there's tears, or there's, expressions that need to happen, or creative expressions, or songs, art that happens along the way to express those, the deep sorrow or the pain or the confusion or the overwhelm of the human, the forgiveness, the longing, all of it. All of it is welcome here. Welcome into this dance, this divine dance of embodiment, embodied consciousness, awareness. So beautiful. From the perspective of Source, so beautiful. From the perspective of our humanness, depends on the day, right? Depends on the day and the moment. And what radio station or TV station you're watching, not just on our devices, but, on in our life. And how we're perceiving that, and how our mind is narrating it, and our emotional body is responding to that narration, to those beliefs, and so forth. And each one truly is on that unique journey. So again, we cannot judge another's path, for we do not know that soul path. Those are my reminders for this circle, coherent circle. So beautiful. This is breath coherence for me. Absolutely. I feel so grateful. The perfect metaphor right here where I live, of the waves representing the breath, caressing the shore as our breath caresses our body, Breathe it in. Receive it into your cells, that gorgeous, abundant, resourceful breath that is a given, that is offered without earning, without striving, without a bank account, there for us to receive when we're ready to fully breathe and receive the beauty of ourself, the beauty of life, the beauty of breath, the breath-giving life, the breath that pumps the heart that circulates the oxygen, the life force through the blood, through the organs, through the tissues, the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons. Receiving deeply into the cells, this remembrance, this sweetness, this caress that the waves mirror to us. May our tears be blessed as the waters of release, releasing the old memories, clearing out the old waters, letting go into the flow of a new breath, the flow of a new dawn, the flow of a new version of our humanity, a new timeline that integrates the wisdom of all that we've been as a soul through this and other lifetimes, integrates the wisdom of our ancestors, of what all they went through, we went through them and them through us, for it is all connected. Our bodies has been inherited from our ancestors. I've been very reminded of this last week as I felt through my bones and my blood and my cellular memory, the memories of my ancestors, especially my mother's side, my maternal side, the uncried tears, the unspoken dreams, the unmet needs, the unrecognized traumas, the self-erasure and exile through the self-rejection or the feeling rejected of those parts of self that represented that more gentle, kind, softer energy, sensitive, attuned. And now we're letting it back in. I'm letting it back in. Letting it back in to know that it is part of the whole, inherently worthy. Not only is it part of the whole, but it's a part of returning to the whole. To reconnect with that inner sensitivity as awareness, as connection, as feeling, deeply feeling, as sensing, as trusting the inner dimensions of self and how we dance with those inner discernment, inner voice with the externalized world through physicality, the tangible world of experience. So beautiful. So let us walk in stillness as we listen to the wave, and we listen to our breath, and we just be here now. Nothing to do, everything to be. I am divine love. I am divine breath. I am divine embodiment. I choose to allow. I accept. I accept myself allowing. I allow the allowing. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you for being here now. Thank you for saying yes to anchoring in breath coherence, embodied resonance, embodied presence. Breath by breath. Oops, I lowered the volume there. Put it back on again. Just putting on my selfie stick. See how this works. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, see if I can get the camera a bit more steady with the selfie stick. Ah, it's all a play. It's all an experiment. Releasing the need to be perfect. Receiving all that is as it is, as I am, as we are. Imperfectly perfect, perfectly imperfect. A beautiful dance and synergistic connection. I know who I am, word as word. Repeat it with me. I know who I am, word as word. Ah, exhale out. Any resistance to that, any lingering denials, shame, fear, concern. I know what I am, word is word. Breathe it in, hold it in the breath, and exhaling out the dissonance, the denial, the dualities. Just letting it go on the breath, returning to neutrality, to ease, to allowing. I know, breathe it in, I know how I am, word as word. And exhaling out. No need to figure this out. No need to know how you are or how you are as this moment. Breathing, being, receiving. And we have walked from all the way over there together on this breath coherence circle. This breath coherence spiral. Oh, and hasn't it been divine? Absolutely divine. Hasn't it been heavenly earth? And what if we could receive that heaven is a state of being, and that breath by breath, as we awaken and remember, we're receiving that state of being into our bodies, into our cells, uplifting our frequencies and energies and resonance of remembrance to soften into this divine matrix, this divine dance with wonder and curiosity. So just a few more minutes and then we'll close this up. We'll complete this for now as we continue on our journeys for the rest of the day, the night, wherever you be. Oh, may you feel blessed by each and every breath, each and every moment, receiving your own presence through the breath coherence, harmonizing that which was in dissonance, harmonizing that which was in forgetfulness, to welcome those aspects home into remembrance, into letting go. What was carried, what was held, what was created to survive, to survive, to, yeah, to survive in an experience of separation, isolation, what it took to belong to the 3D world of duality. I walk with you, I walk with myself through unity consciousness, fifth dimensional frequency of unity and remembrance, inclusive of the soul as a multidimensional being, integrated, whole and complete. I am. And if I am, and you're here, and we're here, then I'm mirroring that truth for you as we mirror that resonance that we share. And celebrate our becoming. Celebrate. Celebrate moving from the doing to the being, the beautiful human being that we be. And so it is. Okay, well, thank you for joining me on this walk. Thank you for joining yourself in your own breath coherence circle, wherever you are. Namaste. And yeah, write in the comments anything you feel to share, how the journey was, the experience, what moved in you, what you noticed, any emotions rising. Feel free to rant and rave or share whatever. All of you is welcome here. And so it is. Namaste.